the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Madden 23 is right around the corner, and as we approach, there's a lot of things you guys need to have in your mind when it comes to making coins, building your team, a lot of other stuff, and today I want to talk about the best way to build your team day one and some things you should keep in mind. I do want to give a shout out to the Madden man for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, to the notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. And also guys, not only is Madden coming up very, very soon, but we also do have the NFL season. So if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100 and follow me over on Twitter for my picks. And as well, if you guys have not already seen the giveaway I'm running for 5 all Madden editions of Madden 23, that link is going to be at the top of the comment section. It ends in a little bit over a week now, so don't forget to check that out. Let's get into this. All right, so the first thing you guys need to keep in mind when it comes to how to build your team day one is which version of the game do you have. So if you guys have the standard edition release of Madden 23, you will be able to play on August 19th. Now, if you guys have the All Madden Edition version of Madden 23, you'll be able to play on August 16th, but it's actually August 15th, and I'll explain to you guys why. If you go ahead and you change your location, I know this works on Xbox. I heard people say it may not work on PlayStation. I don't know. I don't have PlayStation. But if you change your location, not your time zone, your location to New Zealand, you will actually be able to play the game on August 15th. I could be wrong with the time difference here, but I want to say it's like 8 a.m. Eastern on August 15th, I think, is when you'll be able to actually play Madden 23 and you'll be able to download the game. So that is really, really big to keep in mind. There is no early week trial this year. I've been asked about 100,000 times. There is no week early EA Access trial this year. It is the same day as the All Madden Edition. There is no week early trial. With that being said, though, another part of knowing what version of the game you got is the rewards that you get with the game. Now, if you guys got the All Madden Edition of Madden 23, by the time that you could do it, by July 22nd, that you will receive an All Madden Team Elite player. I'll go over those players in a moment here, but if you guys have not already pre-ordered right now, you can actually pre-order and get an 82 overall Headliners Elite for free, which is another thing you guys need to keep in mind when it comes to building your team. But you also get the 4,600 Madden points, which potentially, you know, they haven't actually said yet if the field pass, you can skip levels on it. They did say that the field pass, which is sort of the new level system in the game essentially, it's kind of like a battle pass, you could say, like Fortnite, Call of Duty, all that stuff. They did say it is free. They never said, though, that you can't skip levels with points. I have a feeling that you're going to be able to pay to skip levels if you want, but you can also use those on packs, whatever. And then you also get exclusive early access challenges. We don't know what that is just yet. I'd imagine it's going to be some sort of free Elite player pack. And then you also get to choose 2 Elite Ultimate Team players, whether you have the All Madden or the Standard. So let's talk about that. A key part of building your team on day one is knowing what free players you already have available to you, because in my opinion, I feel like when it comes to, you know, building your team, the number one thing I would recommend you do day one is, if you are going to open packs right off the bat, right? Because if you have points you want to spend on some sort of bundle day one, you want to do that instantly, so that way, depending on what you pull, you can use that for your team. But let's say you take, say you take Isaiah Simmons here, right? Now, he is a BND card. These cards are BND, which pretty much is NCAT from Madden 22, so you're stuck with them. You can't add them to sets, you can't sell them, you can't do anything. Let's say you take Isaiah Simmons. Well, then you pull an 85 overall middle linebacker, right? Or another good linebacker. Well, you already have Isaiah Simmons, so now you really don't want to use him. You could just sell that card. I'd rather get the cards from packs first and then get the cards you're going to be stuck with. But regardless of what version of the game you guys get, you will get your option of these cards. We have Isaiah Simmons to start off on defense, Jabril Peppers as well. He's got 82 speed, 83 zone, 84 hit power, and then Montez Sweat. In my opinion, I think when it comes to taking these free players, you want to go with Sweat on defense for sure. He's an 80 speed right end with 83 finesse move. You know, Jabril Peppers having only 82 speed, you're going to replace him quickly. And Isaiah Simmons, middle linebackers, you know, they don't really animate. So I wouldn't recommend necessarily going with Isaiah Simmons or Jabril Peppers. I would say Sweat is the move. And then offensively, you guys get one pick as well, which you have DeAndre Swift here, 82 speed, 84 excel, 84 change of direction. Jalen Waddle with 86 speed, 81 catch in traffic. And after looking at all the other receivers in the game, I think Waddle is by far the best pick on offense as well to go with. But then we also have Lamar Jackson, which you could go with if you want to. But there are some other good QBs that we're already aware of. If you want to go with Lamar, you can. But just know, speed is not the same in Madden 23. Escape Artist is an X factor. It's not an ability. And you will get sacked if you try to scramble with Lamar. So, in my opinion, Jalen Waddle and also Montez Sweat, probably the two cards you want to go with. So you already know you have a right end and a wide receiver. Now, if you guys did happen to pre-order the All Madden edition before the cutoff date, which was July 22nd, well, then you also are going to get one of these 4 players right here, which I did do a video going over the best ones in my opinion. If you guys want to check that out, you can make your own decision though on whatever player you personally are going to pick. But we have Barry Sanders right here with 86 speed, 86 excel, 87 agility, 85 change direction, 86 break tackle. And again, these cards are B&D, right? So you can't sell them, you can't trade them, you can't add them to sets. They are locked to your binder. So you really want to keep track of what players you already know you're going to get. Barry right there. We also have Cam Chancellor, 85 speed, 87 excel, 87 zone, 88 hit power. In my opinion, I think as of right now, this is who I'm leaning towards taking. I think I'm going to lean towards taking Cam Chancellor currently because I actually was going to take Micah, which we'll talk about him in a moment, but then I saw his correlate and the stats are pretty similar. We also have Cooper Kupp, 84 speed, 85 catch in traffic. The big thing about Cooper Kupp is he does have slot apprentice. And then we have Micah Parsons, 86 speed, 85 excel, 75 block shot, 87 finesse move. But his special ability, which is like the kind of big thing about these cards, is that's what's supposed to make them so good because they're going to be the only players when the game drops to get all these abilities. Well, unfortunately, Micah has Lurker, which is really a user type of ability, so that way you can animate as a linebacker to get interceptions. But I would use Micah as a pass rusher. So I'm probably not going to take Micah. I'm going to take Cam Chancellor, Jalen Waddle, and Montez Sweat. So I'm just telling you guys which players I'm personally taking so you can kind of understand where I'm going with building your team and just knowing what players you already have mapped out. Now, after that, guys, we have rookie premier players as well. This is something that, of course, if you guys didn't play Madden 22, well, then you probably don't have any rookie premier players. But if you did play Madden 22, then you have a bunch of tokens from getting done rookie premier sets, from doing everything in there to get as many tokens as you possibly can. This is something big that you guys really want to know what rookie premier players you're targeting to go with for your NCAT specifically. Obviously, if you go with an auctionable one, you still have to know who you're going to go with, but you're not stuck with that player, right? Like if you go with an auctionable and you take someone like Chris Olave for say, right, because you want to get a good receiver, well, let's say you open up packs or you're playing solos and you're leveling up and you end up getting another good receiver, well, it doesn't matter that much because you can just sell Chris Olave if you wanted to, but you really want to map out who you're going with as NCATs, which I'm just going to let you guys know right now a couple of my personal favorites that I will be going for sure after seeing already some of the stats on like the best corners in the game. I already seen some of the stats on just some of the best players in the game from all the reveals lately we know of. Kyer Elam, definitely what I'm going for. 86 speed, 86 zone, has great height as well. Kayvon Thibodeau, another one that I think I'm going to be picking up. He's got 82 speed, 86 excel, 84 power move. Breece Hall, I think at this point is probably the running back that I will be going with to start off Madden 23 Ultimate Team. He's got 85 speed, 86 excel, 86 change direction, 84 truck, solid catching at 70 as well. I really like the card. And then also I really do like Tyquan Thornton and Chris Olave. If you guys are looking to pick up any of the receivers, I think those two are definitely the best. So make sure you guys already have in mind exactly all of those players that you're going to be looking to pick up, but then there is one thing that we don't know the most information about as of this very moment, and that is going to be the Field Pass, right? So the Field Pass, as you guys can see, is part of Field Pass. The Season Pass will contain a lot of objectives similar to how you grind for Month Master. Season Field Pass will feature player rewards, and 5 will be available in Season 1. So we don't know who the players are as of the day I'm making this video. We probably won't know up until a couple days before the game drops, I'd imagine. I think they're going to do another stream reveal, kind of a deep dive reveal. So we will know kind of what players will be available in the Field Pass. We don't really know a lot about it at all, honestly. We don't know how long it's going to take to really get through there, how many levels there. We don't know a lot about it. Keep in mind that we will be aware of some players that we can earn throughout this season that you're going to want to keep track of for, you know, just knowing you're going to be able to get them on your team. And then also there is a head-to-head Field Pass where a new player reward will update every 2 weeks. So we do have a lot of other free players coming when the game drops, you'll be able to get. We just don't know about yet. And as I said, guys, the All Madden Edition pre-order, it's too late if you didn't already order the All Madden Edition, but if you pre-order the All Madden Edition by August 18th, you will receive this Elite Headliners Player Fantasy Pack. In that fantasy pack, here are the options of the players you could potentially go with. We have Mikal Walker right here. Really not a crazy big fan about this card. 80 speed, 82 excel, 84 hit power. Milton Williams, not a big fan of that card either. John Runyon. You could go with an O-lineman, honestly, because an O-lineman is not a bad option. Also, something else I forgot to mention when it comes to rookie premieres is if you choose O-lineman, that's a really good option. Going with O-lineman, definitely a really good option. James Conner, 79 speed, no thank you. Elijah Moore, decent receiver, but you may already have, Jalen Waddle. Let's say you pick up a rookie premier wide receiver or two. Well, then Elijah Moore, you're probably not looking to get. Caleb Farley, though, 87 speed, 86 excel. I think this is the one that everybody should be taking and kind of map out that you're going to have Caleb Farley on your team, which is going to be incredible. Which, by the way, guys, this Headliners promo, the Headliners promo, they said is coming out day one of the game. I don't know if that means with All Madden or Standard, but I guess Standard. I don't think they ever officially said. And then also keep in mind that you guys are going to be able to go ahead and get a bunch of other free Headliners players as well, including 74 plus overall Headliners player packs, 78 79s. You also will have a Headliners Field Pass player, which we don't know who the player is, but it's 86 overall. And then there are also some 86 overall B&D Headliner Hero fantasy packs. So you're going to be able to get an 86 overall B&D Headliners player. However, we don't know exactly what all you have to do for it, how long will it take you to grind for. Some of those 86 overalls include Kwity Paye, so just keep in mind some of these players, you will be able to get at least one of them. I think there's a very obvious choice in my opinion though. Gabriel Davis, 85 speed, 86 deep route running. Donald Parham is probably who you should take. This is a 6'8" tight end with 85 speed, which as of the day that I'm recording this video, they already showed the top 10 MUT tight ends in terms of overalls. Yeah, Donald Parham is faster than all of them. Kyle Pitts included, 85 speed. As of this moment, I think Donald Parham might be the fastest tight end to start the game. Then we also have Devine Diablo and Carson Wentz, but I definitely think you guys should go with Parham. And the final piece of info you guys want to keep in mind that we currently know about in terms of players that you're going to be able to get for free, we have team captains, which I did just do a video going over the best team captains, kind of talking through, the options here. We have Keyshawn Johnson, 85 speed, 88 catch and traffic, 87 short, 87 medium, and 85 deep route running. We have Larry Zonka with 82 speed, 83 run block, 86 lead block, 87 impact block. If you guys are not familiar with team captains, when the game drops, there's going to be probably a solo challenge, I would imagine you have to do, where you're able to pick one of 4 of these cards, and then there's some other solos you can do to take them from this 85 up to an 88, and they kind of update throughout the year, and they'll drop objectives or solos or something to continue to get these guys up. Larry Zonka is a great option for a fullback. We also have Sam Adams at 88 overall, incredible defensive tackle, and my least favorite selection is Eric Allen. He's got 86 speed, 87 excel, 87 man, 85 zone, but he's 5'10". And from the information that we know about Madden 23, they recently put out a blog a couple of days ago saying that height is really going to play kind of a bigger factor this year, so it kind of worries me. While we still don't know exactly everything with Madden 23, I think at this point, the only thing we're really waiting on in terms of free players, stuff you kind of need to know to build your team day one, are the field pass players, which could take a long time to kind of get, so you can still kind of map out what players you want to go with right now. And then also the exclusive early access challenge. We don't know what kind of rewards you're gonna get for that. Probably just some sort of base elite though. And then once you kind of have mapped out all the free players you're gonna be able to get, you guys really don't have to go out and spend a ton of coins when the game first drops. This is something that a lot of people do and then they kind of regret it as the market fluctuates. You can really get away with using some cheaper players that just have like good stats, budget beasts, which once we see the entire Madden 23 database, don't know when that's gonna be dropping, but once we see that, I'll definitely be making videos going over budget beasts. You can kind of get away with going with low elites and maybe O-line, getting some budget guys, a receiver at potentially, you know, D-line, linebackers, corners, wherever. As long as you have speed at the beginning of the game, that's kind of like the #1 thing. And then just build your team out from there. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. And I will continue to make videos just like this, including what to do day 1 of Madden 23 Ultimate Team. At this point, I'm pretty much just waiting on them to go over the field pass and more details, the players, kind of everything you get with that to make that video. And if you guys enjoyed that video, check these ones out.